Howdy, folks. Bristol, Virginia City Councilman and all-around cool brother, Randel Flannel here. And if there's one thing you know about Randel, it's that he likes to keep a finger on what's hot. Gets me in trouble when there's a stove around. But it makes me the perfect person to seek out hot new talent for Bristol's new casino stage. That's right, folks. I have appointed myself musical ambassador. I am going to seek out the hottest, coolest talent around and bring them to the heart of Bristol. Unfortunately, the coolest band in the world, Foghat, have a restraining order against me. Hey, you ain't going to get a lock of that drummer's hair unless you camp outside some hotel rooms with some scissors. I did what needed to be done. That withstanding, I gotta find some slightly less cool acts. You ain't gonna get as cool as Foghat. So I decided to go to the place where they know what's up. High school cheerleading practice. Hey ladies, how you doing? What you like? What could Papa Randel get a hold of that would have you smiling from sunset to sunrise? And that attracted the attention of Resource Officer Bob. Howdy, Bob. You got a teenage daughter I can spend some time with? He didn't like that much, but as my tongue was recovering from the tasing, I tried to better explain myself. You don't get it, sir. I'm trying to get a hold of something hot. He didn't like that much either. But as we was resetting my broken bones, I better explained what I was trying to do. And he said the words that will haunt me to my dying day. K-pop. He put that music on, and I ain't been so flummoxed since I spent the 90s trying to decipher Pearl Jam. Free will, say all here, say all here. Translates to... Gonna get me some 38 special. That's what that translates to. Now, I don't know what the K in K-pop stands for, and I don't know what made-up language they was screaming, but it ain't English. And if it ain't English, it ain't right. And if it ain't right, it is wrong. And we all know who the king of wrong is. That's right. Come a little closer. It's Satan. Whoa, now. Don't you think Randel's being an alarmist? There is a precedent for this. You see, in the 1970s, old Beelzebubba got tired of waiting in the garden for people to pick bad produce off a tree. So he started hiding messages in the records. You see, you played them backwards. And to normal people, it would sound like... But to the kids, it sounded like, disobey your parents, do bad things, or something like that. I don't know, I never got it. Now, the kids these days is way too lazy to go to all the trouble to play something backwards, so they just putting the message right out there now. You can't understand it, but you kids do, and they gonna start doing all kinds of crazy stuff. You know, they already eating Tide Pods, and I can tell you from experience, those things do not taste as good as they look. It's like crayons. You stick them up your nose, you're like, wow, that smells good. I gotta try that. Never tastes that great. I know what you're thinking. Randel, this all sounds a little crazy. Crazy? Let me ask you a question. Do crazy people make lists of their enemies? No, they don't. Requires too much organization. Besides, look at some of these names right here. BTS, Big Toe Satan, Monster X. We all know who the most extreme monster of all is. Satan. Stray Kids. Oh, well, that's just kind of sad. I hope they're okay. But we know who'll find them stray kids. Randel, all right. You've convinced me. The list was a very strong case. What are you going to do? Now, Hitting the books ain't turned out nothing.
Why are you filled with so many words, Randel? Don't understand.
And I've heard that they's audio versions, but I can't get those to work.
How you supposed to play it if it won't even fit?
Back in the day, they'd just round up the records, throw 'em in a fire and burn 'em. But we more civilized than that. Besides, kids these days is getting all their music from the cloud. I don't know how that works, but I do remember something my fourth stepdaddy told me about the art of war. You gotta walk up to them, grab them by the cojones, look them in the eye, squeeze until they submit. Or is that how to win friends and influence people? Now, I'm always getting the two confused. I do know it's how he met Bruno. The reason he's not my current stepdaddy. I swear, Mama's always getting in her own way when it comes to love. I don't know why she was so resistant to fourth stepdaddy moving him in with us. They even offered to share that tiny bed and let Mama have the entire couch. Just stepping on her own feet, I swear. But he told me something else. He said you gotta know thy enemy. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put on my listening hat, grab me some headphones, find this cloud, and know my enemy. Pray for me, y'all. There ain't even nothing to hook these into. This cloud is busted.